Good morning. This is Baruch Fleischman, your host for the Tikkun Elevator Kollel Lift Manager today. Today is Erev Shabbos, Erev Rosh Chodesh. I said yesterday, tonight. Last night was Rosh Chodesh. Okay, sorry. Today is Erev Rosh Chodesh. The sun today is in the constellation of of Tevis, which we call Capricorn, dark, cold, and dry. The moon. The moon is now a waxing crescent. It is going into its deepest darkness, and it is 1.25 days old in this cycle. I don't really know what it means. This is coming from an astronomy website, so I don't know exactly what it means yet. But as we start to look at the rest of the year, with God's help, that we'll be able to see how they're counting the cycles of the moon, because tonight is the beginning of Rosh Chodesh, where we declare the Rosh Chodesh. But he's saying that the waning crescent, whatever that means, and we have to find out, is 1.25 days old. So we're into it already, into this dark, dry, cold place called Capricorn. And the moon is in the constellation Sagittarius, which is the searcher. And so let's search in a little bit over here on our speeding bullet here. And we'll find ourselves in the Parshas Beshalach. It's following along a bit the same way that every Erev Shabbos we have a small piece. That's a piece that we're going to see today. Let's look. We are in the Matuk B'Devash in Parshas Beshalach. It's on page Taf Kuf Yud Zayin. That's 517. In the Zohar itself, it's on page Daf Men Zayin Amid Beis. With the very bottom of this page, like I say, it's a small piece, and it says as follows: Tochazi, come and see. Hahu milu denafit b'puma de barnash. Any words, any speaking that comes out of the mouth of a person. He says, let's go on to the Zohar. So he says, last thing he says is that afilu b'chol, even through the weekday, because now we're going to talk about Shabbos. Salka, it goes up. V'isar itzarusa the ela, and it awakens an awakening up above. Either tav, either bish. You say something good, you say something bad. In other words, lashon hara, or you say some kind of shvach, a shevach to Kodesh Baruch. So he says, Ola u'ma'orer, his ordered is lamala. It goes up. It awakens an awakening up above. Im l'tov, im l'ra. Ki segulas hadibur, because the special quality of speech, la'alos v'la'orer lamala, is that it goes up. Remember that in Aramaic, the concept of going up is also the concept of going in. This is speaking Hebrew, but it is the same idea as going into the pedemius of where reality comes from. Kisagulas hadibur la'alos la'orer lamala is to go up and to awaken up above. B'kevin shechein, so that's the case. Tzarich l'shmor pischei piv, a person has to guard the openings of his mouth. B'yom HaShabbos. Shelo ya'orer es ha'mamunah ha'sholed b'mei ha'chol, in order not to awaken that angel or that set of angels that are in control during the weekdays. Shuhu malach matat, which is a malach which is called by the name of matat. Now matat normally represents the letter vav. So the letter vav represents Zer Anpin. Zer Anpin, as I saw in the Gaon yesterday, the day before, the Gaon was a big time keeper of secrets, which he has there for us to try to learn. At any rate, he says the nature of the vav is always split. It always has a right side, a left side, and then a middle column. And as a result of that, you're always getting into opposites. There's good business, bad business, you're holy, you're not holy. You're going back and forth, always opposites. Male, female, everything is divided up like that during the weekday. Oman the Yasid be'inuga the Shabbos, the Shabsa. So a person, though, is sitting and dwelling in this celebration of Shabbos. It's forbidden for that person to waken words of the week, arguments that you had with somebody, business, what your plans are for the next week, so on and so forth, like that. because a person is there in the celebration with the king. Lo yischaze lemishbach lemalko v'yisaset ba'achra. You shouldn't leave the place of the king. Now here we're talking about Bina because Shabbos is Me'ain Olam Haba. Olam Haba is another word for Bina. So the Gaon says like this: what happens when you pass away? When you're no longer in the world, you're nifter. You don't have to do it. That is that you lose the balance, which is right, left, middle. You lose that. It's gone. Your body's gone. So then where are you? So where is your neshama? Your neshama is in Bina, where it came from. So the neshama comes back over there because there's no body over here, and this is what he's saying. He says, Man de yasib behilula de malcha, when you're celebrating the hulula of the king, and here we're talking about you pass the world of cares of whether it's this way, that way, this way, that way. You're now in celebration of Shabbos. Lo yischazid the mishbach lemalcha. That's not fit for a person to abandon his king and the celebration with the king. Yisasik ba'achra, and start dealing with something else. So he says, it translates in the Matok, Misha Yoshe Besimchas Melech, a person who is sitting in the celebration and the joy of being with the king on Shabbos. Hainu Sod Simchas Olam Atzilus. This is the secret of the Simcha that is found in the oneness of Olam Atzilus, my words. Sheyesh b'Shabbos, that happens on Shabbos. Elu Roy She'avos as a Melech. It's not fit that he should abandon this king, v'yasasem ba'acher, and start dealing with somebody else. What is this? Haidu benar matat, with the child who is called matat. Now, why is matat called a child? There's a lot of different reasons to overbring, but one thing is that the vav is the child of the first hey in the name Yud K Vav K. So then it goes Yud goes into the K, and then the K manifests the vav, which is his child, and the vav is represented once again by matat. Shehu sholet b'mei ha'achol, because that's what happens during the day, during the week. Go this way, go that way, go forward, go back, go up, go down. All the different possibilities that a person could choose. But on Shabbos, it's a celebration with the king. V'hine b'kol yom boy la'achzo u'voda d'sa'ara isra'u sebamad d'Yitzrach. So he says like the b'kol yom, every day, tzarek laharos ma'isa, so you have to show the deeds, his orderless lamata, and try to make some kind of awakening during down below. Mimasha tzarek ba'osach yom, whatever is necessary for that day. V'lechein inyan inyan v'inyan kafi inyano, and do everything according to the way that it's supposed to be. V'lezecha b'Shabbos mida d'shmaya b'kedusha d'yom boilis arach v'lecha b'bidi achra. So that every single word that you do, whether it would be this way, as I said before, or that way, all of that has to be dedicated in only one way. And the Matuk says of the Shabbos, Shuhu Yom Kadosh, which is a day which is set aside. It's Kadosh. It brings Kedusha and unity between us and the Ein Sof Baruch Hu. Tzrichli his orah be'inyan Shemayim. So we have to awaken ourselves to deal with different things that have to do with Shemayim, uva Kedusha Yom, and with the holiness of the day, v'lo b'davar acher, and not with anything else. So tonight, we head into Rosh Chodesh, a very special time. We'll celebrate the new moon, and tomorrow and tonight, we begin Shabbos. We will be at the table in which we will invite the king and the queen to come and be with us, and as a result of that, we will celebrate. So everybody have a wonderful celebration this Shabbos, and the main thing is enjoy.